Hey guys, welcome back to the sleep challenge. What I want to talk about today is something that I know is frustrating a ton of you guys in the group, something that frustrated me for a while, and I see it a lot of times in my practice. And this is something super common for those struggling with hormonal imbalance and adrenal fatigue. And this is the issue of getting up frequently in the night to urinate or to use the washroom. Super frustrating, and of course, super interrupting to our really important sleep. So what I want to talk about right now is why this tends to happen, and more importantly, what you can do right now to start helping this. Generally, when you see these types of issues, they tend to be hormone related and also electrolyte related, and the two are going hand in hand. From a hormonal sense, there's things like aldosterone, which helps regulate these things. So that's one hormone that can become implicated, especially with adrenal fatigue. The other hormone that we tend to look at is insulin, and this is a big one. It's really common for people with adrenal fatigue and hormonal imbalance to have blood sugar issues. And as a nutritionist, I'm always touting the importance of having healthy blood sugar balance when it comes to recovering from adrenal fatigue and balancing your hormones. It's super important. And a lot of the times we see blood sugar issues behind excessive urination in the night. So there's the blood sugar issues, there's the aldosterone imbalance caused by chronic stress. So we do have something going on hormonally here. And I know a lot of you guys are already working on balancing that out. But at the same time, there's lifestyle tips and tricks that are throwing things off on the electrolyte side of things, possibly the hormone side of things too. They are really connected. And that's what I want to talk about right now. What you can do right now to really help nip this in the bud if this is something you're experiencing. So it comes back to things like having too much sugar, eating too big of meals, not just in the evening, but throughout the whole day. If you're really throwing that blood sugar off, it's really high, it's really low, it's really high, it's really low. If you're in a pre-diabetic state, which is actually super common for a lot of people with hormonal imbalance and adrenal fatigue, this is something that you really need to pay attention to and focus on because it can really contribute to this excessive nighttime urination. So we're being careful with the sugar, being careful with things like alcohol. We're being really careful with our portion control. We're gonna increase things like fat in the diet. We're gonna because fat doesn't spike your blood sugar. Protein and carbs tend to spike it a lot more, especially carbs, but not that any of them are bad. It's just about eating more balanced. So like I said in my video the other day, putting more importance on the protein and the quality fat, especially in the evening, but throughout each meal during the day. B vitamins are super important if you're experiencing this. And of course, a lot of us with adrenal fatigue know how helpful B vitamins can be for our energy, for supporting our nervous system, but it's something that if you're experiencing, excessive urination in the night, B vitamin supplement is a really nice thing to throw into the mix. Also potassium. So potassium is one of those things, it's an electrolyte, it's a mineral that is very easily depleted during times of stress. It can be depleted if a lot of people who are trying things like the paleo or the keto diet, those types of diet can actually deplete your potassium, and those types of diets, people tend to actually see more excessive nighttime urination. So making sure that you're getting lots of potassium in daily through those dark leafy greens and through eating those veggies, that's going to be super important too. So when I say veggies, you're probably wondering how much, and I'm talking kind of a lot. So almost 2 cups per meal, I would say. So like enjoy big salads, enjoy big green smoothies with, a scoop of coconut oil, maybe some collagen protein, some other things in there to make it super yummy. But making sure you're getting an abundance of leafy greens and vegetables in is really going to help with potassium, and that can make a huge difference for helping you not wake up several times a night to use the washroom. So just to recap, we're being really careful with the sugar. We're being really careful with our portion control throughout the day. We're going to focus on keeping our blood sugar nice and balanced. We're going to put more focus on quality fats, making sure we're getting those B vitamins in from quality proteins Eggs, nutritional yeast is a great source as well. And potassium through those abundance of dark leafy greens and vegetables. That's where you can start to try if this is something you've been struggling with. If you are, leave us a comment below. Let us know if any of these tips help. But I recommend being really hardcore about this whole blood sugar thing, the portion control thing, the potassium, B vitamin thing for a good 2 weeks, and let's see how that changes. Night, guys. Thanks for watching and happy holidays. Bye.